I always connected video games with like healing in a way, and movies with healing. Movies and games are able to just take you out of that everyday life and like put you somewhere else for a little bit. My name is Christina Faraj, and I graduated in the class of 2016 from the Computer Art, Computer Animation, and Visual Effects program.
I thought, wow, I think I need to become either a video game designer or a future Disney Pixar employee.
I grew up in Bay Ridge. It's a little small part of Brooklyn, right by the water. So I grew up poor, and I didn't even have a computer growing up. It wasn't until I went to high school that I had an art teacher, and he brought it out of me like completely. I was 15, I was like, I have to change my own life. I worked 3 jobs. I saved like all the money that I could, and I put myself through the pre-college program at SVA. Like, I always knew SVA was like the place I had to go. And if my art teacher never told me about SVA, I still feel like I would have found it. While I was a student, Pixar used to come on recruiting trips all the time, and I never thought in a million years that Pixar was like an attainable goal. I worked really, really, really hard on my reel during school. I knew exactly what I needed to do and how to push myself to do it. Because I feel like SVA has a very good relationship with Pixar, and that's really, really exciting too, because we're an East Coast school, so to be able to like come out on the West Coast and like see things and have the studios here know who we are is like an incredible thing. The summer I had went and did my internship at Pixar was me going into like my senior year. I had a thesis partner named Alice Gavish, and we worked together on it. So we made a thesis film. It's about a little boy named Ade. He grows up in a village where masks are the center of his whole entire life. The film had an amazing film run in festivals, and so we had gotten a call from the Emmys, and we had gotten nominated for Best Animation Film. And I think that was a little surreal. After graduation, I had a little bit of money saved up, and I just thought to myself, there's like no place I'd rather be than San Francisco in the Bay Area. I think I got a phone call from Pixar right before I was about to move, and then I started literally like 2 weeks after we graduated here at Pixar. I am a sets modeler and set dresser, technical director, so I make the environments for the films. You have to frame every image that goes up on screen. That's what like a set dresser does. So once someone goes in there with the camera and everything, we go in and make sure that everything is a clear view of where the eyes should be. My first feature film was Coco, and one of the projects that I worked on most recently was Incredibles 2. I was on it for a year and a half. It's like existing characters that I grew up with that made me want to pursue this, and working with them, it's crazy. I worked in a lot of environments for the film, mostly a lot of the city stuff. Helen was like my main squeeze on this film. I did a lot of her action sequences. I was making cities that I saw every single day growing up. It is the biggest dream job in the whole entire world. I literally come in here every single day, like running to my desk and like getting started. I love it here so much. Being in New York and then being at SVA, I feel like you have the most endless opportunities.
Don't let anybody tell you you can't make your dreams come true, because you can and you will.
What I always wanted was just to help people kind of be happy. And when you go out into the world, you just see how many people are just ready to support you and be there for you and help your dreams come true. But you have to believe in yourself first, and once that happens, I think the whole world opens up to you.